I want to thank IEDC for this great honor of receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award this year. It's almost unbelievable that it's been over 40 years that I've been in this profession, that I've gotten so much joy out of it, and that I should be recognized for having done it. But it started when there was a period of what we call stagflation in the United States, period of high unemployment and high inflation. And as I was getting out of college, a lot of my friends from high school couldn't find jobs. And I had done an internship program during college with an economic development organization. And I became really passionate about helping people who had been displaced or marginalized find work, something of real value for them, including my friends. And that's why I chose this profession. I have so many people to thank. A wonderful first boss of mine by the name of Peggy Prestis, who's since retired, hired me in Jackson County straight out of college. And I was a business retention manager. A stalwart of the business who ran a regional organization in Kansas City called Jim Monroe, who just imbued integrity and ethics and really what it was like to be a leader in the organization. I need to thank the people who wrote letters of recommendation for me for this award. My good friends, Mike Langley, Todd Green, and Beth Bowman, who are so appreciative of what they did. All the, other past chairs and staff members of mine and board members and political and business leaders I dealt with, wonderful to work with, enabled my career, and we've made a difference together. When I was chair of IEDC in 2014, it wasn't hard to look around and realize part of the problem that we had in the profession. Too many people looked like me, older, white, male, and it just wasn't a sustainable model for this noble profession of ours. And so I chose to champion the cause of young professionals to build a more diverse and inclusive pipeline into this profession. And I'm so pleased to see the results of a much more diverse board, a permanent young professionals content in our programming and advisory council, and so much, people who don't look like me in the business. That's a good thing. Of course, I have to thank my family, my 4 children who, just love so dearly. Alan, here in Dallas, who, gave us our first grandchild. My daughter Taylor in Reno, my twins Maggie, a hero trauma ICU nurse, and my son Ryan, a first lieutenant who flies an Apache attack helicopter for the U.S. Army. They're just so much of a blessing to me. And of course, I have to thank my parents. Although they're deceased, they taught me the value of hard work, ethics. They were Depression era people. And most of all, I want to thank my wife, Jennifer, who has stood beside me, been my champion, nurtured me, and gave me good guidance all these years. And of course, to my IEDC staff, people who I've really loved to work with over the years, former director Jeff Finkel, Nathan Oley, and all the great staff that I've had a chance to work with. This is a noble business that we're engaged with. And I am just so proud to have been a part of it. And I want to say thanks for this recognition.